Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm Orion, back with some more Jotunnslayer Hordes of Hell, and they just put out another major update for this game. We'll go over what they added real quick. Well, let's start with the class. They added a new class, the Archmage. We'll go over some of their abilities real quick. I haven't actually played as these characters yet, so we're gonna kind of find out what they're gonna actually do firsthand. But we're gonna get multiple beams of magical energy, elemental projectile with a large explosion. We get magic nova, which is an expanding and shrinking elemental nova. And then we get magic circles, which are multiple elemental circles under random enemies. Interesting. The passives, we're going to get collection range, a teleport. We get a magic aura, which gives us block chance. And then we're also going to get some class cooldown. Okay. And then for the god, we have our new god Nerthus, which is kind of like a beast, I guess, like probably like a beast god, because we're going to be able to summon a grove garden. We're going to get strangling vines. We're going to get a dire beast. We're going to get a hailstorm. And then we also get a hornet swarm. And then their passives are going to be maximum health, an extra revive, movement speed, healing power, experience gain. Wow, a little bit of everything with this character, and then attack damage, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so let's jump into this. So again, we're going to run the Archmage. Their sort of passives are going to be, we get magic orbs, which are conjured rotating magic spheres. They do 12 damage. We're going to get a double cast chance, and then we're also going to get a teleport ability, which lets us avoid enemies, but it's going to give us a longer cooldown. In terms of weapons, it looks like I have to buy some of these, but for our basic one, we get sprays a colorful cone that deals damage and applies a random debuff. This one is going to be 2 conjured blazing sabers on each side. Summons an elemental servant. That one seems pretty cool, and I might actually do that one. Issues a horrific psychic command that fears enemies. This one conjures a cloud acidic mist, providing a chance to evade attacks. This one projects a delayed beam of pure sunlight. Okay, let's try. I like the summoning one, so let's just buy this one and we'll equip this one. This one's gonna give us extra healing power. And then in terms of our skins, we have these two, and then the ones you can get from the DLC packages, I guess it's just this one. That one looks pretty cool. We'll go with this one though. And then finally, they added a new map, Alfheim, located in the World Tree of Yggdrasil. Is the place of the god Freyr, the mystical home of the Light Elves. All right, let's try this out. We're just gonna run normal difficulty. There are some new, I think there are some new objectives here too, and I think we're gonna see some sort of new quests. But the main objective here is just gonna be, let's just check out the new class and the new god. That's gonna be the big thing. We're just gonna try to see what those spells look like. Oh, those orbs are pretty sweet. Wait, what are, oh, we get a lot of, holy cow, this is pretty sick. Okay, so let's start off with the Archmage, and then what are we gonna do here? Conjures elemental circles under the enemies or channels a beam of magical energy. We'll go with that one. These beams are pretty sick. What are like these other beams that rotate around me? They're just random. Let's see. We could do, let's just do Weaken Light. That one should be pretty easy. Okay, in terms of this, let's do Blasphemy on Njord. We'll do some rerolls. Okay, good. We got Nerthus. Goddess of the Earth, Restoration and Disasters. Okay, so let's do Dire Beast. Calls forth a number stampeding boars. Cool. Pretty much what I expected that to be. Oh, let's summon our servant. Oh, that's cool. So there's our servant. Okay, let's go with the Archmage. Magic Ball hurls a elemental projectile that explodes after a hit. So we can do that one. Okay, let's go back to Nerthus, and then we'll do, what should we try? Summons a tree guardian with a melee and range attack, or summons a flying swarm of hornets. I mean, I think the Grove Garden Groot over here sounds cooler, so let's go with that. We'll do the XP gained. Okay, we can do, I guess we could do Thor. I'm not going to take any of their abilities though. Let's just do increases God skill damage. So in terms of skills, we're just going to go all in one here, all on Nerthus. It doesn't look like our summon moves, does it, huh? The Earth, our Groot. Okay, let's go Nerthus again. Okay, and then for the last one, let's do Hailstorm. Hail's damaging stones randomly in a large area. Okay, let's go back to the Archmage. We'll do Magic Pulse. Yeah, our Groot doesn't run around, huh? That's kind of a bummer. This is kind of a cool, like, summoning class, though, or a summoning build we kind of somehow made, because I have a elemental that I can summon. Okay, let's go with Freya, and let's see if we can get, like, some of the double cast. We can also do collection range, that's fine. Let's go Nerthus again. Okay, and then we'll do the Tree Guardian. Okay, for this one, let's do class skill damage. Alright, back to Nerthus. Let's see, we'll do the boars. Okay, so now we get more boars. Archmage, we'll do the magic ball again. So more damage, bigger radius, main status chance. Oh, we also get a double cast. Let's seal the double cast. This is a cool new enemy. This game definitely has very good graphics. I will say that. This is definitely one of the better looking sort of bullet hell roguelike games out there. Okay, we'll go back to the Archmage. Let's see, double cast, the dash cooldown, or status. Let's go with the double cast. I'm always a huge fan of the double cast. Oh, if only I could, there we go. If only I could hit the enemy. They did, you know, the last time we played this game, the last update, they did add an endless mode. And I know a lot of us kind of had complaints about it because of the torments that they added. The torments just didn't really make it that fun. But they since put out another update where they removed that and they kind of made it like a relaxed mode. So you can now do endless without the torments, which I think is pretty sweet. Okay, so let's see. It looks like we get elemental upgrades here for this class. An elemental mage focused on the destructive power of fire, which he also uses to enhance his teleportation abilities. Okay, so this is going to give us element fire, main status burn. So this is kind of interesting. Dash charge 1. This one makes us lightning, so we're going to get... so does this like change our main attack or something? Which now change strikes even out of pulsating magic orbs. I'm curious how this works. And then the main status is going to be shock. And then an elemental mage focuses on the insidious of toxins that use to enhance the effects of attack. And that's going to be venom and poison. And then we have a cryomancer. Elemental mage focus on the infinite cold, which he uses primarily for his defense. So cold, freeze, damage reduction. And then while standing still, we get shields. I'm going to go with the Stormmancer. So, okay, so that does change our orbs. That's cool. That's pretty sweet. And so now it sort of changes the way our abilities look too, because now we're more shock focused. That's pretty sweet, actually. I like that. Okay, let's do the XP gains. Go nerf this. Dire Beast, so now we get 3. I guess I don't really need to try to kill these goblins. I'm basically on a test server right now with all the content unlocked. So I'm playing this before it actually releases. I'm pretty sure it's out. By the time I release this, it's probably released already. Okay, let's do the Hellstorm. Because I think my embargo is the release date that it actually comes out. So I'll try to post this. If you're watching this, it's already out, but I'm gonna hopefully be posting it on the day that it does come out. Okay, let's do the Bloodlust. Let's do extra rerolls. Okay, back to the Archmage. Let's do magic balls. What is this? Oh. Cool. Teleports you all the way across to the other side of the map. That's sweet. Okay, defeat the brood mothers. Let's go back to nerf this and let's do our Grove Guardian. So now this is going to give us 13 seconds. Let's just kind of see what else there is. Weapon skills may summon damaging roots, and then increases collection range. I like those ones. And a magnet chance. That's pretty sweet. We'll definitely have to jump back into like the endless modes now, because honestly, I did not like the torment stuff that they added. I think it kind of ruins like the whole point of an endless mode. I don't mind like some sort of like difficulty scaling, but the torments, they just made it, it made it less fun. I don't know, it was just, I couldn't really get into it. Limits the amount of damage the hero can sustain from a single blow. I'm gonna re-roll these. Okay, let's do the Hailstorm. And then let's go back to nerf this. Even though I don't think we can level up our abilities anymore. Increases attack damage with every point of health regeneration. Healing powers. Okay, let's do the health regeneration. But yeah, now that we can do the relaxed mode, I'm definitely more intrigued on spending more time in endless. Because they definitely must have gotten like a lot of people must not have liked it if they went in and added a new setting for it. Which is good. I mean, you make the games for the fans, right? Let's do the Archmage, and then I'm gonna re-roll this because I think we can get more abilities. No? Okay, let's do more magic orbs. Okay, down goes the boss. Let's get some of these treasure chests. Okay, let's go with, what level are we? Let's go with nerf this. Okay, so what do we want to see here first? Oh wow, we get, okay, summons an ancient tree guardian with various attacks. Summons a sunder of boars led by a large one. Okay, that sounds kind of cool. So what do we want to do here? Let's do the boar. Yeah, there we go, a giant ass boar. of it. That's cool. I like that big ass boar. Okay, then what's this? That's our teleporter thing. All right, let's do... I feel like the magnet's not going to get me a lot, but let's do that. Okay, let's go back to nerf this. We're going to keep doing the spells. So summon an endlessly ravaging hailstorm. So increases the damage and then gives it a stun chance. So by endlessly, I mean, I assume it doesn't have a cooldown. Doesn't look like it. I didn't really notice if it had a cooldown before. I assume it did. Okay, let's do the XP gained. We're actually doing a really good job here leveling up all our all our abilities and stuff. Okay, now we're gonna get Groot. Summons an ancient tree with various attacks. So now it basically gets number of spells 2 to 3. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I know it said it gets a ranged attack, a melee attack, so maybe now that means it just gives it some sort of other attack. It's probably going to be kind of hard to tell. Or maybe I'm just summoning more of them at once. No, there's 3. Either way, it's pretty cool. Okay, let's go back to our class now. And then let's get man, we're gonna get every ability maxed out here. That's awesome. And we can get an extra magic orb too. Okay, let's seal that. And then let's do, yeah. Hurls an elemental projectile with a large area of effect. So let's see what that does. It's kind of hard to tell with all the chaos of what's happening right now. I can see the orb explosion. I guess this class is all about chaos. Okay, let's go to nerf this and see what we can get for passive stuff here. Increases power of all healing and health regeneration. Weapon skills may summon damaging roots or limits the amount of... Let's do the healing again. This does seem like it's pretty hard. At least, you know, for like a normal difficulty. Okay, let's just do... I'm just going to do the easy. Because again, the amount of gold and stuff doesn't matter to me right now. Because this is just a test server. Okay, I guess we should go to the curse. We have 7 more minutes. Okay, Archmage. Man, I really just kind of want to get this. I kind of want to do the more magic orbs. We get 2 chests here. Let's do class skill upgrade, and then we'll do more rerolls. Okay, so we get magic pulse to level 3. That's awesome. I didn't even see what the curse was. Let's see. Debuffs. Does it show me? Curse of magic. So is that what we have? So we just do way... Is that what we're doing? We're doing way less damage? Holy cow. That's pretty rough. Okay, let's just do the 50% XP gained. Let's go to Thor. Let's do maximum health. Because I really don't want to die. I want to see what the boss looks like, at least. If we die to the boss, that's fine, but gotta at least get to the boss. Okay, I'm gonna need this curse to end. Increases damage inflicted by class skills. Let's go with that. I wonder what the best subclass is going to be between fire, poison, cryo, and shock. All right, let's just do the bless. I like the Groot. The Groot looks really cool. Let's go with Freya. I want to get like more double cast. We can do the class skill damage though. Freya again. XP. Okay, let's do the double cast again. The magnet. Okay, let's do vengeful. This one's different. Raise them and sedate their rage. So is this like the same one where we just have to kill things again? Oh no, what are we doing here? Oh, see this? Okay, I was about to say, like, I was thinking a lot of these objectives are still kind of the same. This one's a little bit different. So basically we have to sacrifice enemies, but now we have to move with them. Okay, let's max out our magic pulse. Channels a multiple rotating beams of magical energy. Ooh, that's sick. Like a shotgun blast. Okay, let's do the XP gain. Go with Nurses. Let's see. Increases attack damage. We could do that one. We've kind of gained some regeneration. Okay, we'll do class skill upgrade. Then we'll do the experience. So magic orbs. Yes, magic orbs from 2 to 3. Okay, we need to go do the last vengeful spirit. And then we'll be at the boss. Oh, there's another chest down there, dang it. Alright, this one we'll go with Nerthus, and we'll do attack speed, healing, releases thorny spikes. Let's do a movement and attack speed. Imagine if I stood on that and it shot me way back to the other side of the map. Oh, this guy didn't move as much. Kind of odd. Oh no. There he goes. Okay, finish the ritual and call forth an abominable Jotun, slay them. Okay, so that's the final boss. We're gonna hang out for a little bit because we're just gonna get stronger. Let's do the god skill upgrade, double cast. We'll sort of hang out until the last minute and then go see what the boss is like. Assuming the game doesn't get too hard and I die. But I think we're okay to hang out. Okay, let's go with nerf this again. Let's see, attack speed. Okay. Let's go Archmage, and then now we can start taking passives. Double cast. Someone's a temporary copy of the Archmage. Yeah, let's do that. Need to show me anything else. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's not die. We'll come get this chest and then we'll go do the fight. Let's do the blessing, I guess, and then we'll hang out for a little bit longer. Okay, movement speed increases damage for every enemy afflicted with a main status, or attack gives a chance to cause main stat. Let's do this one. So now every enemy afflicted with shock, we're gonna do more. We get an increased damage bonus. Okay, let's see if we can get one more level up and then we'll go. Actually, we might not. It's quite a ways away to next level up here. Yeah, okay. We can just go, I think. Let's see what this new boss is. Okay, so we've never fought this boss before, so no idea what to expect. Mostly a close range boss, summons spiders. I'm going to assume multiple phases to this. Basically just summons spiders at the moment. And does, okay, there's a different attack. Get him, Groot. Okay, here's the next phase. Oh, sick. Now it's like a scorpion. That was pretty cool. I wonder if it'll change again. Probably not. That was kind of the halfway point, huh? So I bet it doesn't change again. So far, not too difficult of a fight. I feel like if I just kind of just circle around the boss, I'm pretty much fine. But again, though, this is only normal difficulty, though, so don't take whatever difficulty you see here to heart. Yeah, we're gonna kill this guy. Cool boss, though. I like how this boss looks. There we go. Give me that gold. Cool. Okay, so let's see what we're looking at damage-wise then. It looks like our abilities did the most. Magic Ball did the most. Magic Pulse, a close second. Hailstorm at 34. You know, like, it's not horrible. Dire Beast at 20. I would have thought Dire Beast would have done the least amount of damage. I wasn't really sure how well that spell was doing. And then our Groot was in last place, which I guess isn't that surprising because he kind of has he's stationary, but he does have a ranged attack. But I'll have to like rewatch the video to kind of see what exactly they're doing. Our elemental summon, that feels useless. 781 damage. That's like nothing. That's kind of bad because I don't think the elemental summon does anything else, does it? Let's go to the main menu. I just want to look real quick. We do get the extra healing power from that staff, but I don't think, yeah, it just summons a servant. Yeah, and they only did 781 damage. That's pretty bad. I probably didn't keep up with it as much as I should, like spamming it every time it got off cooldown, but still not really that impressive. We'll have to try one of the other staffs next, because if that's only going to do 781 damage, then it's probably not worth using that one. Probably worth getting something else. But that's going to be it. More Jotunnslayer. I'll be back again for another video. We'll kind of do the same thing. We'll run the class and we'll run the god again, because we still have more spells we need to see. We only saw like half of what they have to offer. But that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.